So before we start, I have a confession to make. So do you know that portfolio theory and is relevant to our real investment decisions has a meaning and definition to each theory. So let's start. Portfolio theory. If we assume both that the security returns are symmetrical distributed about their expected value and investors are risk averse, then we can completely describe security by their expected values or means and standard deviations and so represent them graphically. So if we only consider the investor are risk averse and the curve is symmetrical, we can describe it by their means and standard deviations. Mean variance criteria. Making certain assumptions, all that needs to be known about the investments, its expected value of returns and how those returns array around that expected value. In this part, it's analyzed the returns of the basket of portfolio by the expected returns and standard division of it. And also we need to analyze the correlations of covariance of two portions. So here let's talk about the diversification of portfolio theory and is relevant to our real investments decisions. So diversification. Diversification can eliminate specific risk but not systematic risk, rather in a practice very little diversification, just two or three different investments with equal value of each investment can lead to a large risk reduction once the portfolio consists of 15 to 20 different investments. There is a little scope for a further risk reduction. With sufficient diversification, an efficient portfolio is a form that is one with no specific risk. Without a borrowing or leading opportunity, individual will have a different efficient frontiers. Preference depends on their unity for what. And let's talk about the capital assist price model or a CAMP. If there is a borrowing or leading opportunity at a risk-free rate, all individual will have the same preference as located on the efficient further. Individual will achieve their maximum utility through valuing or leading. Accounts say that the expected return from a risk investment is equal for risk-free rate or RF plus a risk premium. Account concern itself only with systematic risk, that is, it say that are no rewards in terms of enhanced returns for bearing specific risks. This is locally because the latter can be avoided by diversification. So it is reasonable to look the risk return profiles of stock market equities and to use this to determine discount rate for risky project, because the stock market is a free and efficient market where the price of assets with known the risk returns profile can be observed for a shareholder wealth enhanced businesses. It should the market price that this goal will substantially be achieved. And despite it is a theoretical logical camp has been constantly demonstrated over the recent times to be serious deficient in assessing risk and indication the appropriate required rate on return for bearing risk. According to survey result, a camp is widely used and practiced by businesses to drive discount rates, particularly for an investment of a type that business that not usually makes by looking at the betas of business that, especially in that type of managers diversifying within the business may represent an agency cost to the shareholders. Uh, the arbitrage pricing model is a similar to CAMPS. but it relies on the parameters about the particular investment and the state of the world. It has been shown to be a quiet efficient, effective rather, and it's likely to be taken more seriously in the light of the serious criticisms of camp. And yes, that's all. Thank you for watching. Hope you learned something.